Hey, what's up? Caleb with the Unlimited Leads podcast. Today on the show, we are talking about why I printed 1,000 stickers with my face on it and what that means for lead generation. Okay, welcome back to the show. My name's Caleb with the Unlimited Leads podcast, also of Funnel Flow Marketing and Mastermind. This episode is brought to you by the Funnel Flow Marketing Agency. We help you get leads, make sales, and scale results. Go to funnelflow.io and download our agency brochure to see all the different ways that Funnel Flow can help you. So why did I print 1,000 stickers with my face on it, right? And if you are not watching on video, then you're missing out, because this is a stone cold marketing assassin selfie picture with me in, maybe it's like a limo driver suit or an undertaker, a funeral director, but it's a black suit, black tie with mirrored aviator sunglasses. Thank you, Scott Landis with Awaken Life Academy, gave me those. With a URL on it, www.funnelflow.io, in front of a magnificent sunburst. And I went to stickergiant.com and I printed out 1,000 of these. Well, the backstory is Michael here at my office mate, we've been watching Dan Lok videos on our coffee break in the afternoon. And if you know Dan Lok, he is a world-renowned marketer, copywriter, sales trainer, and he always has these beautiful like $3,000 suits on. So we're watching his videos and we're looking at our our grubby t-shirts we were wearing, and it's like, I think we need to up our game a little bit. So we started wearing suits in the office, and this was the day I put on the suit, and it was hot outside, and I'm like, why am I wearing this stuffy suit? But hey, Michael told me to do it. Dan Lok would want us to. I took a selfie to send Scott, my buddy, and next thing I know, I'm playing around with it in Canva, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm spending a couple $100 on stickers. But why am I doing that? All right. Well, the backstory is when I went to Funnel Hacking Live 2022, I was making a big push for my own brand, a big push to get people into the mastermind and just make connections. And it's kind of been my MO that I never want to come to a party empty-handed. And what do I mean by that? It's like I always want to have something to give you when I meet you. And whether that's like, hey, we're chatting in line at a coffee shop and we're just meeting, like, I'm going to sneak in and grab your coffee. Why? Because you're going to remember me. You're going to have this sense of reciprocity. Caleb has done something nice for me. I want to do something nice for him. All right. And when I land a new client, right, I'm sending them stuff in the mail. I'm sending clients gifts, and it's just my way of building relationships, and just always trying to add value. And I think in today's digital world, having something physical, something tangible that people can remember you by is super powerful, right? Because attention is the currency. It's the oil of the internet, as I heard Steve Larson say this week. And so as we're trying to build our business and get leads and stuff, right? And a lot of that is just relationship based, building relationships. And I found the fastest way to accelerate relationship building is by leading with a simple gift, even if it's a sticker. All right, so this has kind of been my premise, and I think I learned it now that I'm talking about it out loud. There was a little book I read a long time ago, and it said how to become CEO. And there was a little few pages in there, and it talked about handwriting notes to people, right? Sending physical, thoughtful mementos to people, whether they're employees or team members or clients or whatever. Like it was a principle that many successful CEOs had built into their day-to-day. And I started doing that kind of as a principle, started writing always having stationery, making sure I always have stamps on hand. I'm not going to reach and grab my stamps, but that's kind of what I learned, when I was just starting my entrepreneurial journey. And that kind of evolved into being a gift giver. I love receiving gifts, but more than receiving gifts, I love giving gifts. And so now giving gifts, even if it's something as simple as, a little token of a sticker, it's just like, hey, nice to meet you. Here's something to remember me by. That's kind of what I'm saying subconsciously. So leading up to Funnel Hacking Live 2022, my brother-in-law, he had taken like branding photos of me, and we were playing around, and I was making funny poses, and I'm like, hey, can you do something with, you have some creative license, and we might have said laser sharks or something like that, and this is what he came up with. So that's the URL, fhl2022.com. I printed 1,000 of these, and I think I successfully handed out about 400 or 500 at Funnel Hacking Live. And I literally would just go down lines of people, like people were lining up to receive their $1 Million awards, and I would go, hey, congratulations, hey, congratulations. And I got to meet Russell Brunson's dad, and I got to meet all these 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs, because I had an excuse to talk to them. It wasn't like, hey, how are you? I'm Caleb. It's like, okay, why are you here? Why are you talking to me? But if it's, hey, I have something for you, it changes the nature of the conversation. They instinctively reach their hand out as you kind of put it in front of their face, and they're like, what is this? And it gave me an opportunity just to meet them. Right? And I had all kinds of crazy conversations and made some contacts, which I probably didn't follow up on as well as I should have. But the point is, I had this little token, this little memento, and it gave me an opportunity to talk to people. Okay. So it was super powerful. And then, so I've kind of burned through my big stack of these, and I was ready to print out another. So that's why I printed these. Okay. So what does this mean for you in lead generation? So if you have a personal brand, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you have a business, like stickers, magnets, like little tchotchkes, keychains, like something that you can give people that they're like, that's kind of fun. Thank you. It doesn't cost you too much. These cost me literally 33 cents a piece to print. And if I were to print more, I could probably get that cost down to like 25 cents. But it's something to remember you by. It's something where they can kind of puts a smile on their face. And it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. And so I'm still working 1 day a week at the hospital. If you don't know, I've been a nurse since 2009, and I'm still doing that a little bit on the side as I build Funnel Flow. But I now had an opportunity to give, to essentially promote my business to the 20 or 30 people in the department. And, they're nurses and doctors, and, most of them don't have their own business, but, they have spouses that own businesses. They have friends that run businesses. And so, it's an excuse to promote me, right? I gave one to one of the procedural techs. She's like, oh, my husband's a personal trainer, and he has a marketing coach, and blah, blah, blah. And he's essentially running an online business. And she took a picture of it and sent it to her husband, right? And so it's almost like a viral business card. That's maybe another way to think about it. And I never would have anticipated it. I just kind of did it as a fun joke, as a way to get people originally to this funnel URL, FHL 2022 at the conference. But now I'm really using them as kind of like a viral business card. Now, what is more appealing? Like, hey, here's my business card. Call me, right? This is a direct sales pitch. Now, business cards make sense. They're useful. You can put a QR code on the back, like I have mine, to get them into your funnel or get them to download your contact or something. Like, there's still a place for a business card, but I think to stand out and to grow fast in today's crowded marketplace, you need to be innovative. You need to be a little edgy. And by doing something as simple as taking a goofy selfie, putting your picture on it, and kind of personally branding yourself and owning it, all of a sudden you have a viral business card, right? And it doesn't matter what your product or service is. And this could really apply for, any vertical, right? Let's say you're a dentist's office. It could be a silly picture of your staff that you print a picture, right? It could be a t-shirt. I just love this idea of these cheap, you call them tchotchkes, promo materials, like whatever you want to call it. Like it's pretty powerful, right? Because it gives you something that you can always be promoting your business. You always have an excuse to talk to somebody. You always have something you can hand them, you can mail them, that keeps you top of mind, and that when they need whatever your product or service is, that you are the clear choice. So that's why I printed 1,000 stickers. If you want your own copy, I'm going to put a little link on the homepage where you can request your own Caleb 2023 sticker pack. I think I'm going to print I'm going to have the Laser Shark in there. I'm going to have the Marketing Assassin. I'm going to do another fun one. Maybe Caleb in Space. I got some AI art done of myself with the Lensa app. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. Maybe Caleb in Space, takes your campaign into space. I don't know. It's kind of cliche, rocket emoji. But yeah, you could request the Funnel Flow sticker pack for a nominal donation. And you can rep Funnel Flow on your water bottle, your computer, or wherever you want to do that. So thanks so much for listening today. And if you have not yet visited our free weekly mastermind, go to funnelflow.io/mastermind, register for that call. We'd love to meet you, hear about your business, and see how we might be able to help you grow. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon.